That's why. I mean, it still feels like time is of the essence as well. I'm wondering if I should literally just have one attacker, but I feel like I need two. Let's go. Okay, not a good start. Oh, for whatever reason that didn't work. So, let's get straight into it. I'm going to try, obviously, the Thundaga Blade. See how we do with that. Both of these guys doing that. And then try and get some buffs in play and see how we do. I feel like Chemist, if you start like using it well, like Chemist and Time Mage is a pretty formidable combination. And at this stage, as long as we're not attacking it yet, we can kind of trade turns 1 for 1, which is not too bad. So these guys are going to have to just wait for a second. Just wait. I think she has to kind of use Kuraga at the moment. We don't know what's going to come next. Now, I want to try this... Oh no, I didn't use the mix. The mix is a command. Shit. There I was thinking it's an innate ability. Shit. At least then for this one, let's just see how much damage we can do. So this ain't the attempt just yet. I totally forgot. At least there's multiple attacks that heal us here. Right, let's do our first attack. What do we got? Oh, because the chicken knife, it just doesn't attack at all. But what if you use aim? Sorry. 6,180. There you go. That's the first time we've seen big damage. Yeah, okay. Right. 6,000 is a very good start, and I guess from here on out it kind of depends a bit on RNG. Let's see if we can hang in there. So it's not a basically you need to have healed first before you attack. Like there's no point attacking right now. Just wait. So we got the Chemist, but the Chemist literally right now is pointless because I didn't put mix. Yeah, so she'll be able to defend that. And well, the float was a good call this time. So our attempts are steadily getting better and better. Now, I think it's probably a good time to use Quick. I need to catch up here. Item. It's down. And then haste people back up again. I'm hoping we don't see too many earthquakes here in a row. So get these guys ready with a Thundaga again. It hasn't used Atomic Ray at all. Yeah, of course. Okay. Let's float again. Flamethrower, that's good. You can keep those coming all day long. Right, let's try it. Yeah, okay. So this is our best hope, and now we basically have to deal with the counterattacks. And you still get confused. What? That's not fair! She's got ribbon! Shit. Okay, now I've got to attack her. Oh well, this works. She dies from it though. Oh, she's got 1 HP, but that was still a lot of damage. That's more than I thought. Yeah, now things are going to get shaky. Come on, man. The fact that that doesn't work is such a... You've got to confuse the bypasses ribbon. That's total bullshit. Let's just use quick again. There might have been something I could have done there. Okay, what can we do here? Just think about this. Let's get haste back on her to start with. And then I might give her an elixir here. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything from this attempt, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe something can happen here. Because if there's one thing I'm pretty certain of, it does not have a lot of HP. It can't have more than like 60,000, 70,000 HP. There's no way. Because that's just how these games are. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I pressed the wrong move. Anyway, that's fine. So Faris is doing quad 9. I don't know why she's doing quad 9, but okay. So we're still doing pretty well. But I used a rise there. Now that puts me in danger. I've got to heal. Yeah, it seems like Faris is the powerhouse here. Just got to keep them quad 9s coming for as long as I can. That's finally one of those. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just use one. I'm using a lot of quick here. Hold on. Let me... I'm going to give her a float again. I feel like I'm going to encounter at least one more earthquake. See if we can keep it going. See, that was bad. But this is going to push us back now, because that's a physical attack now. Honestly, at the moment, that's okay. It's still possible, but we didn't get the float. So it had to be the characters that had float that are gone now. This is dangerous. But I still had like one more level of optimization to come here, so I feel like I've got a shot. Spellblade was the key. And then finding a way to make sure that aiming didn't miss either. But I feel like I should buff again and not get too sort of ahead of myself here. Delta attack hitting her 3 times in a row has been really good RNG. As has that. So the ribbons made a big difference too. We're kind of back to the same thing again here. It's just Bart's that needs the healing. But okay. Did Faris survive last time? I'm trying to remember who died. I think she's okay. I think she can still move. Yep, okay. The mustard bomb seems to keep hitting Cryle. I feel like I have to hit her here and hope that she survives, but she probably won't. Oh, she did. Try and keep her alive. Yes. Arise. We're really hanging in here, but we're still managing. If only we had a few more atomic rays come our way, we'd be able to manage it. I'm gonna still go for it here. Yes! There we go. Woohoo! Alright. Woo! That's a relief. Thankfully, AIM and Spellblade won the day here. 50,000 gil, 100 ABP, and we get some job levels too. That's nice. Omega badge, cool. But damn, even his death was like spectacular. But there we go, we did it. So it wasn't perfect. Like, I set the chemist up to be able to mix and stuff. I didn't even get to use that. But Faris being able to hit for quad 9. What was she equipped with to do that? Yeah, so the power of the chicken knife, I guess, because I got to have the attack power. And it's a boss battle when you can't flee. So I got to make use of the power from there. It didn't seem to use Encircle much. Again, it seemed very RNG lucky. Like, if I got 2 or 3 Encircles, then, again, I wouldn't have won. So you need good RNG, and it does seem like a very niche kind of setup that you need. But that's why, again, if you're playing the game blind and you haven't invested in your Ranger or your Mystic Knight up until this point, well, as you've seen, for me, it was basically impossible without that. So I had to take a little bit of time, but thankfully not too much, because I did dabble with the Ranger with Bart's for a while. He already had AIM, and Faris had a decent Mystic Knight level, and she only needed, it was only maybe like 8 to 10 battles or something, 12 battles, so it wasn't this like giant process that was necessary. But also what helped was the fact that dancers can equip Ribbon as standard. So a few little tricks kind of stacked together to allow me to win, but I'm definitely glad that I managed to do it. So there you go. That is the first sort of nemesis of the playthrough done. 48 hours in, 48 and a half hours in. Boy, am I glad we managed that. So let's just save quick time here. I'm gonna have a save with Omega defeated. I wasn't even sure. I was slowly getting closer to kind of giving up, but I mean, we had 3 Delta attacks that hit Lena. We had some rocket punches that hit her as well. We had 1 Encircle, I think, that was used on a character that already died from the rocket punch or something. And so that Encircle didn't work. We didn't see any others. I'm glad I survived an earthquake. Like, if I didn't see any earthquakes, it would have been another, like, oh, I was really lucky. But I did have 2 people with float to help me survive the earthquake, which was nice. And to be honest, it didn't use Atomic Ray all that much. I think I used it once in the whole battle. So overall, yes, still like good RNG, but it wasn't like, I don't think I got insanely lucky. But in any case, I'm glad I did it. And that is our first major boss of the game that's been defeated. And it definitely did take me a while. And I did have to look 1 or 2 things up to see how to deal with it. So ultimately, the Encircle thing wasn't necessary. You can beat it without avoiding Encircle, but it just increases your RNG needs. So I guess if you have mix and you use the mix that helps people to survive Encircle, then you become almost indestructible depending on what you're doing. So if you have float on everybody, I don't know if it counteracts with float, because I believe it gives you like a heavy flag, and that's apparently what stops these bosses from like being banished and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if it can be used in conjunction with float, but if it can, then fire absorption, having that mix plus float, I think pretty much makes you almost indestructible, and then you only have to deal with the confusion that comes from Rocket Punch. And as long as you attack once at a time with aim, if you're doing as much damage as I did, if you're hitting the quad 9, then you only need to attack like 6 times, and so the odds of you being completely wiped out in those 6 turns from the counters is not that high. So that's the general gist. I'm glad I figured it out. Did definitely need to look up 1 or 2 puzzle pieces along the way, but it was still a pretty satisfying win. And you know, like I said, I'm never usually a fan of these bosses that are like brick walls and you have to find this one like little trick to make it work, but sometimes that's just how it is. There's definitely bosses like that throughout the franchise, but I'm sure we're going to fight some different types of bosses too that are going to just generally sort of require good stats and good strategy, and not just finding like what the trick is to be able to do it. Because honestly, other than Spellblade, I don't really know. I mean, maybe there's like a rapid fire plus Spellblade combo, but normal physical attacks, they don't seem to work that well, especially for these levels. Magic attacks weren't doing that much damage either, and you have to cast Reflect, and then it can reflect Atomic Ray back, and so that looks like a pretty nasty combination too. So honestly, it didn't strike me like there was much options. Even throwing shurikens, I thought the Fuma shuriken was surely just going to get the job done and do like 5,000, 6,000 damage per hit, but that didn't work either. So honestly, like, it didn't feel like I had that many options outside of what I just did. So I don't know, it was interesting. Now, speaking of interesting, can we just warp ourselves out of here? Because for now, I'm not going to continue on to Shinryu because it did like 6,500 damage or something, and it's just like, no, I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, perfect. It takes us all the way back here. That's exactly what we needed. And back we are. Perfect. Okay, at this stage, I guess I can go back to what I was trying to do at the start of the session, where I wanted my rangers to have the rapid fire ability, so I was working on them. I still think I've got to continue with Red Mage. I do want dual cast, and we're almost halfway there with Lena now. And I'm sure we're going to get some higher ABP enemies in the Sealed Temple as well, so I think we'll be okay. Still going to ride my luck a bit by going red-black here. We'll keep the Protect Ring for now. I think her Mystic Knight level is pretty solid. I'm not going to master it at the moment. I'm going to go to Ranger for her as well and continue the journey. I think we'll continue the double Red Mage thing. I feel like for Kryl it's a bit unlikely. Like she has a hell of a long way to go, but I don't know. I still feel like I should have one White Mage because I'm heading into like a really dangerous area. The white robe is nicely balanced, I think. Okay, we'll go with something like this for now. Yeah, so this is a bit of a weird combo here, but obviously part of the goal, because I want to try and not specifically grind, I've only had to do it for like 20 minutes so far, which is perfectly fine. I want to try and kill two birds with one stone, so gain the ABP for potentially like massive boss battles later on in the Sealed Temple, and still make progress, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I need another cottage, I think. On the coast. Okay, let's plant that save and get going. Rangers and Red Mages. That rapid fire is just too tempting. Now, from what I know, something that was previously sealed should be accessible now because I've defeated X-Death. Right, here we are. So there's multiple doors here. There's a switch on the wall where you press it. The entire room is moving. You finally arrived. So it's the same stuff as before, right? It won't open, being sealed by a mysterious power. What about this one? Yes. Or no? A strong, evil presence spills out around you. Will you go inside? Yes. Here we go. So this is officially the beginning of the GBA version extra stuff. I guess I'll save again over my most recent. Don't need to go through this little thing again. Let's get down to business. See what we got here. Okay. I hope it's not going to be impossible to navigate like the Final Fantasy VI one. Okay, one path. Ooh. Now, these guys shouldn't be too bad, right? But, of course, their self-destruct is definitely annoying. But they have less than 3,500 HP, we can confirm that. Honestly, at this stage, I'm wondering if it's maybe a better idea to use Kryl as like an oracle. I feel like she's still too far behind. Wow. Thanks for that. Got decent gil though. I think I'm gonna try this. It is, after all, one of the ones that we got for basically accessing this area. It's one of the GBA specials, so I'm going to turn Kryl into an oracle. I feel like she's just too far behind in terms of Red Mage. She's like 500 ABP behind Lena. It's just going to take ages. I mean, if I encounter something that gives you like 50 ABP a battle, then that's easy anyway. So let's go with this for now. I'll give her the Sage Staff again. 66 magic is still solid. And I think Protect Ring is probably fine. So we'll try out one of the new jobs while we're here. I'm not going to take a chance on this. I won't heal in battle. Okay. Let's go. Right. Pretty quiet so far. Ooh. Let's use aim for this guy. And I get level 3 spells at this particular stage. That's not too bad. I'll just go with my elementals here. Flare takes up a fair bit of MP. Still alive, that's impressive. Let's see. Condemn. Okay, Rejuvenation, Recuperation, Brimstone, Black Frost, Judgment, Salientia. Doom. Oh, Doom is a standard move. Steel Wing. And none of them take up MP. Damn, that's cool. So we have at least 2 healing moves here. Brimstone, Black Frost. That sounds attacking. Let's use Black Frost. Okay, that's a solid start there. Good job. I'm wondering, does Spellblade not work with ranges? Like, it has to be a blade and not a bow. But this assassin is... It's got some HP. 73. 10,000. It still has 10,000? Did I see that right? Let's try dooming it. Yeah, there's definitely something up with this guy. There must be some other trick to it. Check it again. Okay. Very strange. Let me just do a safe, like, Curaga here first, before we try and do anything else. It's just doing its regular attack so far, nothing more than that. But it seems to me like Spellblade just doesn't work. It has to be a blade and not a bow. So I wondered if blade was like a generic term where, like, no matter what weapon you equip, you can make it work, but it doesn't seem to be the case, which is unfortunate. I'll have to find something else for Ferris to use. Let's try some more condemned stuff here. Judgment. So it doesn't seem that effective against like boss types, from what I'm seeing. There you go, finally died. It took a while. Okay, there's a lot of paths here. So yeah, I need to get rid of Spellblade. It doesn't seem to work with this thing. That's a shame. I was kind of hopeful it would. Let's see if we can use some Oracle moves against some more regular enemies. Bye-bye. Let's just try a Judgment on it, see if we can do the same thing, basically for 0 NP. There you go, that's a cool animation. And... okay. There you go. So these guys are looking similar to the kind of stuff we faced in the Rift, at the start of the Rift anyway. And we'll see progressively how much more difficult it's going to get. Now, that's not helpful, unfortunately. We'll use Mug. They might have some cool stuff. Still think... okay. What do we got here? Ruined Shrine, Hall of Souls. Okay. I feel like I'm going to run into like the most difficult boss of the Sealed Temple straight away. But it definitely looks very mazy again. Mini Satana. Whoa. Alright, there's some major shit happening here. We need to take this guy out as soon as possible, I think. Ah! Still stole a high potion, which I guess is something. Did it use the reflect on itself? I didn't catch it. Let me start with the Libra. I might have to try and get like control back and stuff. If we really do start facing new and very difficult enemies. Level 71. 6,500. Okay. So a lot of the Oracle's moves so far are not really doing much for me. But yeah, Flare Mancer obviously sounds like a problem. Oh, it's got that cheap attack. No! No! I hate that move, man. I really hate that move. One of the most bullshit moves of the whole game. It really is. So does it do like a double hit every time? Yeah, we're in big trouble then. Okay. This could be bad. It might be a counter-attack though, so that's one thing I gotta look out for. 795. I mean, we've got to try and survive a turn here. I don't know if they have Reflect. I feel like they might. Just trying to see if there's anything I can do to get myself out of this position, but Stuck kind of 2-on-1. I don't feel like there's too much I can do. I'll see if maybe Cryo can take a hit for me. 860. Oof. Game over. Wow. I mean, hitting back with them double quad 9s is like, come on, dude. Yeah, so shit went from 0 to 100 really quickly there. But this is what I've been saying right at the start of this whole like post-game thing. I said to you guys, like, hopefully, if like the final 5 to 10 hours of things started to seem a bit too easy, aside from Omega, then hopefully we're going to start seeing much more balanced and much more difficult and interesting stuff. And you guys literally saw that in action, so that's a good sign. I might have to start resorting back to my usual tactics of like using control and that kind of shit. So we can't underestimate these guys at all.